Hey YouTube, how's it going? Mevlin back here again with another Alchemy Stars video, and for this one, it's just going to be a quick update. We just got a Twitter post 5 hours ago, and we're finally getting our first ever event here in Alchemy Stars. It's going to be called Eye of the Storm, and it's going to be releasing on July 8th. Now that makes it 3 weeks after the game has been launched, which is pretty common in most gacha games, waiting 2 to 3 weeks before giving your first event. So if that's all you're here for, thanks for watching. That's really all I got, but I do have some speculations and some tips in preparing for the upcoming event. Part of the event is probably us getting new characters tied to the story of the upcoming event. Just because it's a little bit of a really good timing here. We're both losing the Carleen and the Uriel banner. Both of them are ending in 5 days and 17 hours, which is pretty close to when the events are going to be starting. So we're definitely getting a new character, but whether or not we're getting 1 or 2 new characters, that's definitely up in the air. They did release 2 new characters at launch, but you know, that is launch, so it might be something special. I'm really hoping they're only releasing 1 new character every 3 weeks, because I do not think my wallet can survive 2 new characters every 3 weeks. I'm probably going to starve myself to death. Now, looking at the Japanese broadcast though, they already gave information on future heroes, and they gave information on 2 specific ones, so it would kind of make sense if these are the heroes that we'll be getting in the event. The left one is going to be Sinza. He's guaranteed to be a 6-star fire hero. Meanwhile, the right one is Eve, and I'm not 100% sure whether she is going to be 5-star or 6-star. I have conflicting views on this, but I do know that she's going to be an electric hero. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't go for a forest hero here, just because there isn't really that many forest heroes in the game. There's only 3 forest heroes, there's 4 lightning, so it kind of makes sense that they're gonna release a lightning character, and there are 5 water and fire heroes, so I'm actually surprised that they're going to be releasing another fire hero when there's a decent amount of fire heroes in the game. Meanwhile, we're kind of short on forest. So the Japanese broadcast only says that these 2 characters are going to come in the event gacha in the future. It doesn't necessarily say it's going to be the next one. Future can be a bit ambiguous, right? Maybe they mean 2 months in the future, maybe a year in the future, you never know. So I'm still going to be praying and hoping and believing that it's going to be Hero in the next banner, because this is my favorite character in the game. If I pull her, she is going to be my waifu, and also she's going to be a grass unit, so it kind of makes sense because there's not that many grass units in the game, and I do need help in my grass units. So even though I think it's going to be these 2 characters, Sinza and Eve, I'm still going to be praying and hoping that's going to be Hero, because I really want her and I don't care. Coming again from the Japanese broadcast, we do know that they're going to be adding skins into the game, and I'm going to go ahead and speculate that maybe some of these skins are going to be coming from the event shop, where you go farm stages, get some event currency, and then spend it in an event store, and maybe we're going to get some, skins in these event shops. I'm pretty sure some of these skins are going to be pay to win, but this is me hopefully thinking that we're going to be getting some skins that aren't completely pay to win and that is accessible to players who are free to play. Do let me know in the comments below which heroes you want a skin for, which waifu or husbando you want your skin, and what kind of skin do you want them to have. In terms of preparing for the event, the big one is going to be just making sure that you are going to be strong enough to defeat the event. My guess is that it's probably not going to be too hard. We're probably just going to be needing maybe Ascension 2. That seems like a pretty fair and balanced point in the game where, veterans like me can easily farm it. Meanwhile, new players are still able to catch up because we do have a week, so it's pretty easy to get to Ascension 2 within the span of a week. Just like every other gacha game, it's probably going to be a stamina consumption event. There's probably going to be a button here that brings us to the event, and then we spend our stamina there. We get some event resources, and then we spend that currency in the event shop. That's pretty common in a lot of gacha games, and I don't see Alchemy Stars going too far off from that, just because it's a tried and true formula that works every single time. So the big one is that make sure that your Colossus has the highest level of Prism Pillar that you can get. If you can't beat the final boss in the game, at least get your Prism Pillar to level 4, but preferably get it to level 5, because that will give you the most Prism game on a daily basis. And aside from that, you might want to be hoarding your stamina packs. I forgot what they're called. You could buy some here in the secret store. It'll cost you 4,000 to get 2 of them, so that's all you can really get right now because you only got a week left. I wouldn't be too scared about the upcoming events though, and I wouldn't really over prepare for it, just because these events are catered towards the majority of the population. They want every single player to come back every single day, so I don't think it's going to be too hard, and I don't think we have to overthink it at this point. And that's going to be it for this video. It was just supposed to be a short update, but I got a little bit carried away by making some speculations. But please don't witch hunt me if I got them absolutely wrong. Those are just my speculations. But for everyone that stuck all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.